On the Zeiss SL-120, there are some quick checks that you can make, some simple adjustments to align your target up on your focusing rod. When you're looking at it with no magnification, looking through the eyepiece, as you look at your focusing rod, you can look at the space on each side. The space on each side of the focusing rod. If it's even, that means your head is straight. And when you turn it on, leave it at 12 and put your aperture on the largest aperture and look through the view, and if it needs to go left or right, you can unscrew these two screws on your prism hood, on this tiltable prism hood. Loosen those on each side and you can turn it left or right to get it in the center. If it needs to go up or down, there's another screw right here in the center that you'll need a small screwdriver right there on top of the hood. Screwing it up or down will make the image go up or down. So those are some simple little tweaks to get your image right in the center of the focusing rod. Now, if when you look through originally, when there's no lens on your mag changer, you look through here and it's not centered, you're going to have to loosen these two screws under here, your head, so that you can turn your head. Don't get them too loose or else it will move a lot. So just loosen them enough to move, and you can turn it one way or the other so that the space on either side of your focusing rod as you're looking through your view is the same, center. Now anytime you move your head left or right, it's possible that you're going to get out of focus. And so to make sure that you're in the right focus, one way to do it is to put your mag changer on the highest number. Here's 32. And then pull your head in and out, forward and back, to get the sharpest image. Now you'll also have to be careful about when you're moving it back and forth that you're going to be turning it. So it may take a while to get it not only centered but also in focus. And if nothing is bent, if your arms are not bent, if you can focus it on your highest mag, then once you tighten it down, it should be in focus on all the other mags. It should stay in focus. So if they don't, it's possible that your arms are bent. Something might have hit the microscope arm and bent it that way, or it could have been bent this way. It's looking at the space under here. It should be even all the way across. On this one, it's not. There's a lot more space right here than here. So evidently this arm has been bent. So back we moved it, it could not get into focus because something is bent in here. This post, this shaft in here is bent and caused this space to be too close, and so we can't focus. So that's an issue. If you can't focus it, it's very possible that something is bent. Another little check is when you lower your prism head, this tiltable prism hood should move right along with it, and your light should stay in place. If the light moves when you raise and lower your prism, then you may have an issue with your prism hood. You can take these two screws off. There's two screws. Under here, you may need a little bit of lube in this pin. Need a little lube in there so that it's nice and smooth. If you get that operating well with a little bit of lube, put it back on, tighten your screws up and see if that doesn't correct it. So those are some quick, simple little adjustments you can make, and if you can, try to make those adjustments before you make other adjustments by raising the prism up underneath here and centering here, centering on the focusing rod here. Try to make as many adjustments you can on these simple ways. Before you go deep inside.